Jordo here. Hello, everybody. Welcome back. And today we finally got some exciting Red Sox news. I'm going to come at you with this in a minute. I just kind of want to touch on the Celtics game last night. Big 108 100 win of the Celtics. I thought we looked really good. I thought we looked really good throughout the whole game. We were shooting well, moving the ball well. Let me take my glasses off. I got a reflection here. It's not looking well. Philly's a good team, bro. That Edgecombe kid's exciting, and Tyrese Maxey is an animal. Paul George, a great defensive, great player, great wing player, great does his thing, can do everything, but playing good defense this series, especially on Jason Tatum, Jalen Brown when he gets switched on him. Paul George is looking good. The Sixers have a good looking team, man. I could see this series going seven, as much as I don't want it to, because I never like a game seven for my team, especially if we're the favorites. Tatum and Brown both dropped 25. Interesting, Derek White has been struggling a lot from the 3-point line. 1 for 8 last night. I know early in the game he had a wide open three. He hesitated, dribbled, and then decided to pull it, bricked it. The announcers commented on it, and then, he made the next shot, but then he went 0 for 6 down the rest of the stretch of the game. I don't know what's going on there. Peyton Pritchard, give me 1 second. I want to make sure. Yeah, 15 points for Peyton Pritchard. 5 for 10 from three, doing what he does, exciting. That kid can shoot. He got handles. Peyton Pritchard's a good player. I think one of the most underrated players in the league. I think he's starting to get his respect, but not as much as he deserves. Um, yeah, big win by the Celtics. Exciting stuff. We want to make a run. I expected this season to be a wash after all. Especially with JT being out with the Achilles. I didn't think we were a playoff team, maybe a fringe team, maybe a play-in team. Definitely not a contender, and definitely not what we are. Jalen Brown has stepped up. The rest of the team has stepped up. Gave Jason Tatum a chance to take his time on the healing, and he came back. And Jason Tatum looks great. Looks great dribbling the ball. Had that confidence like he never left. Shooting those threes. He hit that contested three over. Who was closing out on him? I don't remember who it was. One of the big men, but up in his face, just right over his head. JT looks great. Jalen Brown still just a scary ISO score, but that Tyrese Maxey kid, man. I know he's a star, and it's not like he's nobody or a rookie. Like he's been in the league for a bit, but I haven't really watched him many Sixers games in like great focus. I'll toss a game on the background, hang out, do whatever. But man, that kid, he reminds me of kind of John Wall. I've seen other comparisons. They make the AI comparison because it's Philly, but he reminds me a lot of John Wall, man. Like once he takes that first step, no one in the league is catching him, and that's with the ball in his hands. And he's fearless getting into the paint. Really good touch. And I just want to touch on that. I'm not rooting for the Sixers, but I do like Tyrese Maxey a lot. Um, Also, commenting on the hat, people are gonna say, people always do. I'm a hat guy. I wear a lot of hats. I'm a Boston fan, but sometimes you're gonna get a Rockies hat or a Pirates hat or a Reds hat. I got a lot of hats. All right, I'm bald. When I had long hair, I always wore hats. It just is what it is, right? But the important thing is, I don't own a Yankees hat. I don't own a Mets hat. I don't own an Astros hat. I don't own a Blue Jays hat. I don't own a Dodgers hat. That's a lie. I own one Dodgers hat, but that was from a long time ago, so don't hold that against me. But I don't own the important teams' hats. You know what I mean? So that's okay. What I wanted to touch on is the Red Sox. Talking about baseball. The Red Sox have fired basically their entire coaching staff. I just want to give you guys a list here, just in case you haven't seen the news. Let me see. They have fired Alex Cora, manager Alex Cora, hitting coach Peter Fatse, bench coach Ramon Vasquez, and they fired Jason Veritek. If it's not working out, it's not working out. See, the other part of my channel is a Man United page, and I kind of wish Man United would take a little bit from the Red Sox. You don't always need to keep former players employed if it doesn't work. You hear me, United? Anyways, back to the Red Sox. Sad to see that with Jason Veritek. Sad to see him go. But I did a deep dive, not a deep dive, but a good, I did some research on our stats and why we felt it feels like we don't have that bad of a baseball team, but we're performing really poorly. Bottom 25, 26 or worse in everything on offense, which is 27th in batting average, 226, bad. I'm not a big stat guy, but this stuff does explain why we really do need to retool, and I think this is a good move by the Red Sox front office. 95 runs, 26 in the league, 15 home runs, dead last. .306 on base percentage. That is terrible. 26th in the league. And then dead last in slugging percentage with a 335. Terrible stats. This I wouldn't want to say it was a long overdue thing because we had a pretty good season last season. It is what it is, but there's something going on. It's got to be a coaching thing because I still don't believe that Christian Campbell and Marcelo Mayer can hit a major league ball. I think that maybe with a new hitting coach and a new staff comes in, maybe we can work with them and get them back up, at least onto the bench, and I know Mayer is a little bit ahead of Christian Campbell. I know he's kind of around, but I'm not giving up on the Christian Campbell project. People are so quick to write him off. He's like 22 or whatever. You don't become a top prospect in baseball without being able to hit the ball. So I also want to touch on the defensive side, I guess the pitching side, whatever you want to call it. 24th in ERA with a 4.6, not very good. The only teams below that are all very, very bad baseball teams with bad pitching staff. We have a better bullpen than that and a better rotation. Home runs, we've given up 37. That's 28th in the league. Our whip is a 138, 22nd in the league, and our batting average against, we're giving up a 254. So 254 versus 226, not very good. 25th in the league on that batting average against. And then a couple of things I did want to touch about too. Wilyer Abreu, kind of the lone star in this lineup right now. I would actually go up and I would say Contreras and Rafael are up there. This is my thing. And I don't take this the wrong way because I love Rafael. I don't want him gone ever. If he's taking that step to becoming a very good hitter in the major leagues, I hope that's the case because that kid is a great fielder, and if he can get a little bit of a bat on him, Hall of Fame's the limit for that kid. But when you got Rafaela as your second best batting average on the team, and he is batting 244, that is pretty good. Abreu with a 295. And I'm not a stats guy, but I just had to do a deep dive today to get an understanding of kind of why these moves were made and all of that. Contreras 239, 4 home runs. Abreu 295 with 4 home runs, pretty good. But Rafael is batting at 244. Anthony's at 225, and it's not looking good after that. 225, I expect better out of Roman Anthony. I thought this was going to be his coming out party, so I think there's a lot of reasons that they made this move, but this was the right move. Get rid of that coaching staff. We're really struggling. All in all, I mean, Garrett Crochet, he's had some struggles in the year. He threw that 3 innings, 15, 12 earned runs or something ridiculous. Not ERA, just the runs he gave up in 2.5, 3 innings, whatever it was. Trevor Story, 17 RBIs, which isn't bad, but he's not hitting the ball great outside of. He's getting some runs bad in, but again, we're not doing that at all. So 17 really at this point in the season, maybe not the most fantastic. I don't know where we're gonna go from here. I'm not too familiar with all of the coaching in baseball. It's a lot. Baseball's got a lot of coaches and a lot of moving pieces. And while I love the Red Sox and I do follow them and I do go to games, I love Fenway Park. I watch the playoffs, and I watch, call it what it is, 10 to 20 games a year. It's a lot of baseball games, and baseball is not my top sport. But even though I have all baseball hats, but um, point is, baseball is the bottom of my list of sports, and I played baseball growing up. It's just kind of how it is. Just a long season. I dial in for the playoffs, and I dial in for like some Yankee series when I go to the games and all that. But all in all, I'm not too familiar with the whole coach carousel and all that in baseball, so I don't know what the plan is. If you guys are watching this and you have a guy you want or you guy you think it might be, or you think I'm an idiot and these are 5 great coaches we could get, leave those in the comments. Let me know what you're thinking because I love to learn, right? Like I want this page. I want to grow my knowledge. I want people to come in here and discuss with me and then help me grow my knowledge of the game. I want to see you guys' perspectives and hear your opinions and what you think things should happen. This is an open fan channel. This isn't like a stat page or it's a different type of page. I want to have a conversation with y'all, right? So let me know what y'all are thinking. Let me know what you think about the Red Sox and think about firing Veritek. How you think the Celtics, how the series is going to go. And then again, I did want to touch on the Bruins. They play tomorrow night. Big game tomorrow night. I think if we lose, the series is done. I don't see us going 3-0 to bring 2-0, bring it to game seven, win in the third in a row. I think we go down 3-1. Series is over. Let's hope that the coaches of the Bruins have been thinking the same way I've been, that maybe this counterattacking style and sitting back isn't going to work, and let's get in their faces and let's play a little more desperate. We have a very good goalie when he's on, in Jeremy Swayman. I think when he's on, he's top five in the league, and when he's off, he's bottom five. And it's not that he's so inconsistent that he's just one or the other. He's more of the top five than the bottom five. But due to his fall off, I would never rank him as a top five goalie in the league. He'd be in my top 10 list somewhere, maybe like 7, 8, somewhere around there. Um, yeah, and I haven't looked. I didn't watch the draft today. I don't really care about the late rounds. I'll do some reading and read up on the guys the Patriots got and everything. But late round stuff, I'm not gonna sit there for 7.5 hours and watch a draft. Good for all the guys that get drafted. Congratulations. But yeah, in my next video, I'll talk about some of the guys the Patriots got. I'll have more knowledge on them and kind of where they played, what they're gonna do, what to expect. Not that I can predict anything, but just what I think might happen with these guys. All in all, I'm just waiting on that AJ Brown news because we know it's coming. We all know it's coming, and we're gonna throw a party in New England because it's May and Brown is gonna be Brady to Moss. Maybe not, right there though. That's gonna be a great connection. It's gonna be a top 3-4 connection in the league. Not that Drake May is a top 3-4 quarterback. He probably 5-6 for me right now. Like Josh Allen's a better quarterback. I don't think DJ Moore is a better target than AJ Brown, right? So, obviously you got Burrow and Chase, and Justin Jefferson's a great receiver, but I'm not gonna say that. Last season McCarthy and JJ. The connection matters, and made it AJ Brown's gonna be top 5 in the league on connection, on that quarterback one, wide receiver one connection. Trying to think, I forgot anything. I touched on every sport, a little bit of every sport. I had one more thing I wanted to talk about. I can't remember. I'll make another video if I remember what it is. Thank y'all for tuning in. Let's all watch the Bruins game tomorrow. Go Bruins. Let's hope we can win that. And thanks for watching.